with all this beer from around the world. I'm like Pitbull, Mr. Worldwide.
Around the world. Join the Latinos with attitude and gratitude. Dos bros tacos. Tacos.
We are back.
Estamos aquí otra vez. Another time, another day. Sorry it took us forever.
Yeah, we're on a little bit of a break. We're just dealing with sickness and sports and work and the life.
We're grateful. We have another day, so another episode for you guys.
That's right.
We got an interesting one. We're going international, como people says, Mr. Worldwide. Dale. Let's go.
So we got 6 beers again, and not including the beer of the episode.
We have a really interesting one today.
Yeah, so what do we have today, Theo, for the episode?
Very sour.
Very sour.
Multi-brewing co. Just a little bit of the beer. It's experienced the full tang and tantalizing complexity of our very sour beer, crafted with precision and passion. So, origin malting and brewing, made in Calgary. So,
nice.
Calgary Flames, but yeah, beer.
Shout out to you for grabbing us these today for the episode.
Yeah, thank you to my wife.
Good choice. Very sour. Let's crack these things open, Theo.
Yeah. At first, it smells not terrible.
That's a sour, and I like it. But you're I wouldn't say the best fan of sours, eh? As we can see in the page. But I really enjoy this. This is a solid sour beer. I think he likes it. You like it, don't you?
It's I don't even know what it is. We're gonna talk about this later, but for now, let's move on to the next ones.
So again, we do have three beers on each of our tables. We have 6 in total that we want to go ahead and taste test, all from different places around the world. A little bit of Europe, a little bit of Asia, and I think majority is European, if I'm correct. And then I think we might have 1 Canadian beer for the episode, not counting the beer of the episode. So let's go ahead and start off on your side with one of yours. Yeah, what do you got going on?
Well, since we're on the sour notes, I think we'll get this one out of the way because I feel like if I say this for later, I might regret it. But we got a Collective Arts Daily Forecast Mimosa Sour.
Nice.
I do love me a mimosa.
So I've had a mimosa beer in the past, and I really enjoyed it. I love orange juice and all that kind of.
Yeah, it's made with fresh orange juice. 4.5% alcohol.
Nice.
1 part craft beer, 1 part canvas. Collective Arts is a fusion of creativity featuring the talents of emerging arts through our global call for art. Brewed in Halifax, Nova Scotia.
What did it say? 1 part craft beer, 1 part what? Canvas. Oh, okay.
You know how like art is painted on canvas?
Yes. I misheard you at first. I thought you said cannabis, and I was like, what are we drinking? Oh, wait, but I thought I was about to run.
Cannabis beer.
That'd be interesting. That's one way to get yourself toasted.
So when we go on the internet, they have a lady playing pinball on the picture, so it's not the same one. So I'm thinking that they use different types of art.
Yeah.
I've always told Jose that I don't like this is lazy. But I've also think that it opens up that avenue where you can, you know what I mean, like change your branding per se. Right. But I feel like when you do that, then people forget what your product is because you're changing what it looks like all the time. You know?
No, exactly. Because even when you search this up, so like I went ahead and picked up all these beers for the episode today. And when I grabbed it, I seen the one that Marcus is showing right now, plus the one that I picked up. So like he said, if you were to have picked up one or the other, or your liquor store only had one or the other, you would kind of be confused thinking maybe it's a different beer because you go and see it again and it's a different art style. Like you said, even when you searched it up, you thought it might not be
one of the same.
Yes.
30% unfermented, freshly pressed orange juice blended with a slightly sour beer base. Drink up this bubbly, effervescent beer that will remind you of your favorite brunch beverage. So, brunch. Actually, you know what? Yeah, that would make sense. That's what you drink mimosas for brunches. And right off the hop, got a nice orangey tone. Oh, it smells good. Definitely hit that one up. Let's get you poured up. I like how bubbly it is. It's very mimosa-y. It's like, yo, like you save yourself the trouble of having
Oh,
to.
it smells exactly like orange juice. And look at that color.
Yeah, it's honest. It doesn't look
looks like
bad,
orange pap.
especially because you know what it is. It's a mimosa beer.
Ooh, that's fucking amazing.
If you were to give me this, like I'm not gonna lie to you. So like we're going camping.
Yeah.
This would be my breakfast beer. You know what
I feel like you could trick somebody into just saying, "Yo, do you want like just a virgin mimosa?"
Oh, 100%.
Because you cannot taste any beer, in my opinion, at least.
For me, it's almost pretty bang on to what a mimosa.
Yeah,
tastes
it's
like.
solid.
It's mimosa
I think it
can.
tastes exactly like orange juice, just carbonated orange juice. You know
Yeah.
that
Yes.
Orangina? Yeah, that's what
That's
this
not
tastes.
orange juice. It's Orangina.
Yeah.
It's not orange juice.
No, I don't know. I was supposed to say Orangina, man. Gosh, this kind of orange juice connoisseur over here or something.
It's orange juice, not orange juice, bro.
Get out of here. All right, I'm trying this again. This was really good.
That actually is really good. See, like I'm gonna drink this beer, this very sour here.
So then, yeah, that's the can too. Very, very nice.
You know what? Like, I don't know if I like this or I don't.
The berry sour.
Yeah, I don't know. I like this. The mimosa, that's beautiful. Great job.
Yeah.
Good job by Daily Forecast. What are the rating scale we're going to use today? We're going to still keep 10?
I think let's go 10. Yeah, keep it a little bit simple.
Okay, I think I like the idea. For this one, honestly, dude, I'm going to give it 7.9.
Ooh, so that is the mimosa, and you are giving it 7. 7. I think I'll go with an 8. I really enjoy it.
Okay. Like the sour thing kind of off, but it's good. It's pleasant. So
Yeah, but it's expected when it comes to like an orange juice or any kind of citrus. You know, you're gonna expect it to be.
definitely.
All right. So now we'll move on to my side of things.
What do you got going on your side, bud?
Oh man. So I feel like I got the tougher side of pronunciation for some of this stuff. So let's go ahead and attempt. So we have the Kozel Lager, premium lager.
Excuse my friend, he's not foreign.
Yeah.
No, he doesn't know accent.
This is a Czech Republic beer.
Yeah.
So product of Czech Republic. Czech Republic. All right, so that's I pulled up a little bit of a description on here. So Kozel Premium is the most popular Czech beer in the world. Kozel Premium is made with 3 selected malts and the aromatic Czech hop premium for a well-balanced taste, welcome bitterness, and full body with a 4.6 ABV. This is a 4.6 alcohol, yeah. And that's pretty much it. 1874 is when they kind of originated. Czech Republic. So that's the can. You got like a little goat.
It's like cozy little can.
Yeah, it's simple but enough, I think. And yeah, it's not laziness like Marcus doesn't like. It's
Goats would drink
printed out
beer.
there.
They eat generally anything, so I that's believable. So
Yeah.
I like the label.
Right.
I mean, I don't think you should let your goat drink beer, but
My goat.
yes, they do that in the Czech Republic.
Remember in like the Zohan? When they stole his goat. Zohan stole his goat.
Did you ask him about the goat? No, he was so nice. He cut my hair.
Because my hair.
Did you ask him about the bar of soup? There's a bowl of soup.
So this is some fizzy bubbly.
Very nice color.
Nice golden color.
I already like it.
Smell.
Smells good.
Interesting. I got 2 different distinguished tastes there. Like at the start, it was almost sweet. Then it became kind of bitter.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's what they meant when they said it's balanced between the 3 malts.
I would agree. It's well balanced.
Yeah.
It's a very well balanced brew. I didn't get an overwhelming of anything. I got like rightfully like right through the end, even the aftertaste. It's not overwhelming. It's gone. It's there. It did its job. Very well done. Can I see the can?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, no, I can
That's
agree too.
really, really.
It was balanced and it wasn't too harsh. At first I thought maybe I was looking at a sweeter beer. It is sweet.
I
in a
agree.
sense,
It is sweet,
but it
but it evens itself out.
yeah, that first
With,
note is like sweet into bitter, and it's very balanced in my opinion. It's crisp. I think you, if you enjoy lagers and a smooth lager, you would enjoy this. It goes up.
Oh, yeah.
Here.
This is good after a hard day's work.
Yeah.
Hard day outside and
Chilling on the porch or something on the deck.
Hot Wayne. Hot Wayne. Hot sun.
Yeah, no, I can agree with that too. It's a summertime style beer or just a warm weather beer.
Yeah, really good.
I'm gonna go ahead with another one because I'm trying to see what's tricking my mind there when it comes to that like initial opening of the beer. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's that crispiness. It tricks you at first and then just goes in. But this is a good beer. I enjoyed it. Shout out to Czech Republic on your Kozel Lager Premium. Very cool can. And it's authentic Czech taste. I can agree. What are you thinking about that one?
For this one, give this one a 7.5.
7.5? Okay.
Not bad.
Yeah, I think it was good. It's in that range. I think I'll go with like a 6. Just for now. I like lagers, but I think we might get hit with something a little bit different here soon.
Yeah. No, definitely a good lager. I didn't have anything bad to say about it for sure. It was hard. I'm trying to pick something, but it's honestly good. It's really good.
Yeah.
I didn't want to give it too high because, like I said, nothing really stuck out to me. Like it's a good beer.
Exactly.
Great lager. Like I said, hot day out in the sun, cutting the grass, whatever. Even at the day at the lake, you know what I mean. You come home to a campfire, have one of those. That's awesome.
Yeah, I can agree.
Shall we move on?
Yeah, let's go. Let's go to your side of the world now.
Okay, you know what? I'm very intimidated by this one, and I do feel like we're probably not going to give this beer the right treatment that it deserves. So what I have here is a Guinness, and I've been told that you're supposed to actually pour this a certain way. You're supposed to enjoy this a certain way.
Supposed to pour it within a glass. We have small glasses, so it should be okay. So the Guinness, I really enjoy Guinness. I love the stout.
Okay.
I've had it before many times. I know for you haven't had it in a long time. I think
It's been a long time for me. The last time someone got me one, I drank it, but I don't remember enjoying it.
So if he doesn't want this after the episode, I know I'm taking it.
So we're gonna open it because I heard you gotta really enjoy it as soon as you open it.
Yeah. So it's got that little ball in there. Crack it open, and you want to go right against the glass. Right against the glass. Nice and slow.
Mess that up.
Yeah. So
So,
see if I
to be really honest, that's kind of what you see in the commercials, which is pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie to you, like that is pretty neat. Maybe because it's in a smaller cup, maybe we still got the same effects.
Yeah.
That actually looks honestly like exactly, like that looked really good.
There you go. See, that's the
Dang.
that's how it goes.
Mine looks just the same. Don't worry.
This looks like a milkshake. It's like an espresso shot. And this is a Guinness shot.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So as soon as you taste it, it's gonna be a very close caramel, dark coffee, black coffee taste. And it's creamy too, which is something I like. So they did come out with the actual coffee, like the nitrogen. You know, everybody that whole trend. So it was a coffee nitrogen Guinness. I don't think it lasted too long. I personally did not like that one at all. That tasted straight black coffee, bitterness, no sense of like creamy caramel flavoring like a regular Guinness does. But this, I really
That wasn't bad.
Yeah.
I don't hate it, and I don't I don't love it, but it's not That's not bad.
It could have been worse.
That honestly is not bad.
Yeah.
You don't know what just happened. But we know what just
We know that.
No. But yeah, it was really, really good. Honestly,
Yeah.
that's not terrible. Maybe honestly, I'm not gonna lie. The last time I think it was like 20 or something like that. And my taste has changed a lot since I'm 20. I'm almost 40 now, so I'm into a lot of different flavors now. So I do think my favorite flavor palette. Favorite palette.
You made fun of me and look at that now.
My flavor palette definitely has probably broadened a bit since I was 20. I know when I was 20, I just liked beer. Just had pretty much the main concern. But nowadays, I'm like, especially through this journey now, I'm starting to see that I like different types of beer, and there are beers that are not going to be lagers, that are not going to be pilsners, that are not going to be, you know what I mean? Like, they're not going to be stouts.
Yeah.
No,
I can agree. I was the same way. So when I initially even got into drinking beer, Guinness was one of the first ones that I started to enjoy, which is so weird because it's a very strong flavor. But as time has gone on, I have gotten into more varieties of beer, different blends and different flavors. With this podcast being a big thing to it, we've been able to explore a lot of different flavors and different range profiles. But also shout out to Christian, my father-in-law. He and CQ Contracting, yes sir, CQ Contracting. He helped me really try out a lot of different beers. He would always show me ones he would pick up when he would go into the bush, and he'd bring me back stuff. And I really got into IPAs as well, and he would always hit me up with a new IPA as a gift. And so yeah, now I've been able to really expand my palate with your help, with Christian's help, and with the love of beer.
I'm definitely more open-minded now.
Yeah.
Now that we're doing these episodes, I every time, like, well, even now with the Guinness, I'm actually really surprised. That's not bad. For the rating, I'm gonna give it a 5.9.
Right. So I will give that.
And I definitely want to try different varieties because there's a few different Guinnesses.
Yeah, there's a few different Guinnesses and a few different stouts that are similar. Like, and there's one called Kilkenny. Shout out to Kane. He showed me that one way back, and that one is also very good. It's a lot lighter than a Guinness, but really good. So for my score, I'm gonna give this one a. I'll give it a 7.5.
Okay.
7.5. And now we go on to my side of the world again. So we are going to go with. So we have the Asahi Super Dry.
Super Dry.
Asahi Super Dry is brewed with precision to high quality standards under the supervision of Japanese master brewers. Our advanced brewing techniques deliver a crisp taste and quick, clear finish. So the way the description is, it's like really cut out because of the two symbols here, two Japanese lettering. So if I sounded like I was tweaking out there, because I was. So let's whip open this Super Dry Tokyo, Japan. I think it's Tokyo, Japan. But from Japan.
Japanese.
Get that out of there. Oh, a lot of foam on that one. That was not my best pour. Not my best. So I've had this beer before from a good friend of mine, Tanner. He really vouches for Asahi Super Dry. He also works for a malting company, so they do work for a lot of malt and stuff. I think he did tell me once before that they provide a lot of the malt for this brewing company. Don't quote me, might be wrong. They do supply a lot of malt for around the world for a lot of different brewing companies. but I do know he has vouched for this, and I tried it once and it was good. Hopefully, it still tastes as good as I remember it. Very good. So this is a 5% beer. I'm gonna go in for another one. What do you think of that, Theo? How do you feel
Very
about
light,
Japanese?
very crisp, not very bold in flavor. The dryness, I'm still trying to understand what that means.
So let's go ahead here and
Dry,
Nice.
crisp. Yeah, it's definitely crisp. Yeah, it's like it's so good. It's really good.
so yeah, Asahi Super Dry's quick, clean finish. So apparently they are just able to hit a peak of a dryness or something that allows the flavor to come out more, and it's especially with more foods.
Mm.
So the creamy head is the secret to delivering the perfect super dry serve, locking in carbonation to keep the beer crisp and clean.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, interesting.
Like, not. It doesn't have anything that's like I said that screams one way or another. Like the first mimosa one, where it's like, like your expectation is a mimosa, but you're still getting, you're not getting exactly a mimosa, but you're getting the notes, the flavor, so it's reminding you of it. And so, with the Guinness, right? The Guinness was supposed to be hints of roasted coffee, chocolate, and 100%. Smoothly balanced with bittersweet roasted notes. Like you see that you taste those flavors, right?
Yeah. 100%. No,
With the super dry Asahi, it's just there's nothing like it's very crisp, very clean. I guess, and I mean this has been the best way. Like it's a simple beer. It's a very simple beer.
Yeah.
Nothing complex about it. And at the end of the day, that's kind of what you want about in a good beer. You don't want it to be super complicated. For my rating, I'm gonna give this one a good 6.
6.
Yeah.
Right. No, I agree. It's simple, but sometimes that's what you want, especially when you're trying to enjoy it with other flavor profiles, which is why I think that's one of their selling points, is that it's very easy to enjoy with multiple meals and other types of whatever you're doing with food or drinks. So you gave that a 6.
6, yeah, I got it.
6. Okay, Asahi Super Dry. I'll meet you at a 6. Like, I agree. It's very simple, but a good simple. But I don't think I'll be thinking about it after today. He loves that berry sour. If you can't tell, it makes him very happy.
It's my turn.
Yup, we're going back to your side, Mr. Worldwide.
All right. So we have
Where are we headed?
a little bit of taste of Japan. But we have Sapporo beer.
Where is Sapporo from?
The icon Sapporo premium beer is refreshing lager with a crisp, refined flavor and a clean finish. The perfect beer to pair with any meal and any occasion. Kampai.
Okay.
I'm gonna say it in
Sapporo is
Japanese.
also Japanese. All right, so back to back.
Back to back Japanese beers.
So, according to Google, Sapporo is the oldest beer brand in Japan, established in 1876.
I've always seen these in the liquor store, but I've never actually picked one up. I think I've had one like in the past. You know what I mean? Like someone buys you a beer.
So
Special.
I have tried Sapporo once before. Christian, when he got his
Oh, right.
kegerator, he had a.
That's right. So I did try it. Yeah.
His first kegs was Sapporo, and I remember it being pretty decent.
Yeah, you can see very light coloration. Yeah, very, very. It's
very
got
light.
more notes than the dry Asahi. It's got more, 100% more of a scent note, or scent trail, I guess. Like when you smell, you can smell something. Whereas with the dry Asahi, you didn't really get much. But that's also because it's such a simple beer, right? Like.
Yeah, just right off the bat, this one has more taste. It's
That's so wow.
They claim it's the #1 premium Japanese lager in the
I agree with that one. It's such a well balanced brew. It's very well balanced.
So again, everybody's entitled to their own opinion. Google states that they are the #1 premium Japanese lager, but the #1 beer in Japan is apparently Asahi Super Dry.
Oh, yeah, no, and that's what that. Yeah, I did. I read that as well. So
Okay,
it's the Super Dry is very, very popular. It's a new genre of dry beer.
And I can understand why people enjoy both of these beers. Personally, for me, I enjoy the Sapporo because I'm getting more of a flavor profile, more of a central, as you said before.
Yeah, like I said, like when like I'm not like it doesn't your beer doesn't have to be fancy to be great, but I do want something. You know what I mean?
100%.
I don't know, like Asahi for me is it's a very plain, simplistic beer. It's very good, very well done. It's not like it's not like a weak beer. It's not a super bland beer. It's not a, you know what I mean? It's still got it's every flavor tone that's there is there for a reason. Nothing's overbearing.
So what did it say for Sapporo again? Like, what is their background influence here? Like, for the flavor?
It's just the flavor. It's a crisp, refined flavor and a clean finish, and I can agree with that. You know what I mean? Like it's just it's very crisp.
So I got some characteristics of Sapporo beer. So the aromas, which is this was initially what I thought. Cereal, pears, and herbal notes, but I could smell cornflakes.
Okay, I can. Yeah. Now that you mention it, yeah, it's like that
plain cornflakes. You know, the black Kellogg's with the rooster on it.
Yep.
That was what I could smell when I initially smelled it, and I can have that flavor of like a little bit of the cornflakes aftertaste.
Yeah. No, and it's pleasant. I like it.
But I love cornflakes. Yeah. We grew up with eating cornflakes and just sugar, especially at my grandparents' house and my Tio Marcos's parents. So that was one of our go-to breakfasts. Just either you had cornflakes or you had cornflakes with sugar. Yeah, shout out to my grandparents. Shout out to the Hernandez family. All right. What are you giving it?
I'm going to give it 6.3.
6.3?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, it's a little bit better than the Asahi.
I was going with the 6.5 because I do agree it's better than the Asahi, but I don't think it was too crazy about it. So now we are back to my side of things with our last beer to taste. Sour beer. He loves it, guys. I'm telling you, he loves it. He only does that because it activates something in him he's never felt before. Innis and Gunn, the original single malt cask beer, Scottish golden beer, matured for smoothness.
So went to Ireland.
2003.
Yeah, go to Scotland. Well, that makes sense.
All around the world. This is a 6.6, which I think brings it to our strongest beer. if I'm correct.
Oh, did we? We were quoting them. This one was 5%. I think we had a bunch of
5%, like 4.5 to 4%. So this definitely got to be the strongest. So it's brewed in Scotland since 2003. So it's a
Scotland.
single cask beer. So I did have a little bit up here. So let's see. Let's go to the background. So Scottish Golden Beer, cask matured, our flagship beer. Innocent Gun, the original, is our flagship beer. The beer on which the brewery was founded back in 2003 when we discovered the incredible effects of cask maturation. A Eureka moment. The flavors imparted by single malt whiskey casks on this beer gave us a whole new way in brewing, and with that, Innocent Gun was born.
Mm-hmm.
We brew a beautiful honey-hued, malty, and golden Scottish beer. We then carefully mature it using single malt whiskey casks and the best we can source. All right, so the flavors have hints of vanilla, toffee, and oak, and its richness is perfectly balanced with notes of orange, marmalade, citrus, and hints of oak with a very gentle, understated bitterness. All right, let's go ahead and try this out. So the can itself is pretty cool, like nothing crazy.
So was it saying that they used whiskey like the things that had whiskey in it?
Yes.
They brewed beer in it?
Yeah.
That's what they're saying.
So they let it like masquerade inside of those casks. So they brew the beer itself and then allow it to mature inside of the casks.
That's interesting.
So I had this once with Tanner. We did a whole little our own kind of thing. Just one day when he came over, we both tried different beers, and this was one of the ones he had. And then actually, we couldn't try that beer because he had to head home. But then he bought it another time when he came to visit, and then we officially tried it because we both wanted to try this one together.
Mm-hmm.
It comes in a glass bottle as well as
the can.
Yeah, the tall boy. And the glass bottles are really cool. And I think it was about the same price, if I'm not wrong. So most of these beers were single cans, anywhere from around $3 to I think $5, under $6, not including cans or bottle fees, recycle fees, and tax. Yeah, that was pretty good. If you go to Co-op, you do get a deal. Same thing with Wine and Beyond. If you make your own 6-pack of single cans, you do get 10% off. So if you're looking to try a few different beers at a decent price, go ahead to Co-op or Wine and Beyond to get that 10% off discount on single beverages.
Mm-hmm. So what I'm seeing here, it's pretty simple. Yeah,
simple, gets to the point, but there's a little bit of a story on the can, which is something I always say I like. Give me a little bit to read. I want to know. I don't want it just so simple. You know? All right.
What does it say on the can?
Right there. Just,
Oh, okay.
Beer, matured for smoothness. Since 2003. There's a little bit more on it, aside from the Asahi and I think the Daily Mimosa were the only ones that really had more of a story on their beers. Yeah, I love that. I love to grab a can, or when I'm looking for my beers at the liquor store, through the fridge and being able to read it. If I just go based off the labels or just the flavor profile itself, sometimes that's not enough for me. I want to know more about it.
Okay.
All right. So it's a little bit darker than the last one. It's like whiskey.
Huh? How do you get that?
You get that that vanilla toffee.
That's nice. It's pleasant. It's very pleasant.
It's like that initial whiskey taste without the actual aftertaste of the harsh liquor to me.
I don't know. Maybe I'm not getting that. I'm not getting any whiskey at all whatsoever. I'm getting nice notes of I think it's vanilla. That's what I'm seeing.
Yeah, I get the vanilla and the toffee and stuff. It's kind of dry though. I think that's where that oak is coming from.
Very smooth.
It's not
Very
bad. When I remember initially trying it, it did catch me by surprise
I
too the
really-
first time.
Really like this one for being. Yeah, I'm not really getting the whiskey aftertone at all.
No, I don't get whiskey aftertone. The initial flavor to me tastes like
Okay.
like that whiskey, not the aftertaste. Tastes like whiskey without the aftertaste.
What kind of whiskey you're drinking? But like, I mean, I think maybe because now I'm tricking myself, but I don't really taste any whiskey. It's very well balanced.
Yeah.
It's very well balanced, full body. It's a lot of.
I think it's a little too much going on there, and I don't like how dry it is.
Okay. No, it's fine. It's not
Dry it
really
out my
not-
mouth.
Okay.
It's a decent beer, but I think it's a little too
What are you
strong.
scoring this guy?
I'll give it like a 5. Right in the middle. I don't think it's bad. I can understand how people like this, and I see where you're enjoying the flavors. For somebody who likes that, yeah, like full body beer, this is a solid go-to. The high alcohol percentage is pretty good itself.
6.2.
6.2? Okay. Yeah, I don't know. It's something about it. I just feel like I'm getting like what whiskey tastes like before.
I don't know. Maybe it's being masked by the toffee for me. But maybe the vanilla is maybe what it's masking.
It's both things that mixing up.
Because like I'm not really getting any whiskey notes. Like I think it's more of definitely you get the aged oak wood or the what was this? Right? Like you get like some of the. It tastes like I don't want to say it tastes like whiskey, but it tastes like like what the cork smells like. That's kind of what I'm getting.
So I like of course we're both gonna have different flavor profiles on this, but so I at a party once before I have one of my sister's friends and a friend of mine, his name is Marcel. He has this smoking kit for whiskeys. So he did one where it was an oak and he poured it onto the whiskey for me, and this is what it tastes like to me. The vanilla toffee oak dry flavor, just without that harsh aftertaste of like hard liquor.
White, yeah.
That's what I think this tastes like. If I guess I could have described it a little better at
No,
first,
that's
that's why I think it tastes like
better
that whiskey.
descriptions.
But that's what I'm getting. It's just like the whiskey before the harshness.
Yeah. Okay.
Like a vanilla, toffee, and oaky flavoring.
Not a bad brew. Not a bad.
No, it's good, and I think a lot of people like it, and I understand why it's a big thing in Scotland or in the world. I guess people enjoy it all over the place. So you gave that a 6.2. I gave that
6.2.
5.
Okay.
So that brings us to the end of
We're at the end.
this beer. It always goes by so fast when you're buzzed in.
Especially when you're having fun,
Yeah. But we have one more to rank, which is going to be our
So
very sour.
this is probably my least favorite of all the beers we've tried.
I can understand that.
Oh, I'm just not sure what that's supposed to be. It tastes like the electrolyte drinks that they make you drink that don't have enough sugar. Or when your
It's like
friend
Kool-Aid before sugar.
makes you, it was like when your friend makes you Kool-Aid and then he forgets to put sugar in it. It's exactly what this tastes
Yeah. I can understand that. I like the bitterness, but I'm also a big fan
like. It's Kool-Aid with no sugar.
of sour things. Hey man, it's beer. It's not supposed to be so heavy on the sugar. It's supposed to be a natural take on a sour berry. It's like having a unripened blueberry. You can slightly taste a blueberry, but it's not ripe enough where it's going to be as sweet as it should be. I don't mind it. I don't think it's a crazy sour beer. There's better ones out there.
The mimosa was better than this,
Yeah.
for sure.
But it's also supposed to go as far as a mimosa. Mimosa is meant to be a little bit sweeter, more full of orange juice. And
But are mimosas supposed to be sour? If it's sour, no.
juice is usually a little bit sour.
Orange is sweet.
It's yeah, Tropicana, man. That's different. Alrighty.
So what are we rating this thing? What are you rating it?
I think I'll go at a 6. It's not bad. This guy,
It's like a 3.5 for me.
3.5.
Yeah.
Dang. But I'm not surprised. 'Cause, Marcus, you obviously have, a profile where you're more into the richness of beers and stuff. You like the malt and all those things. So naturally, this is going to be.
We're probably gonna
I
pick
think.
up more sours
Yeah.
just so that we can see. Because like I
Well, it's
said,
like
the same thing
IPAs
about
before.
this.
Yeah, exactly. It's like IPAs
So we're
before.
gonna have to find one that works. This one for me doesn't work.
Yeah.
I don't
Which
think-
I can completely understand too. I don't.
I don't think this one. Like, if you're into sours and you like the berry.
Yeah.
But berries aren't sour, so I don't understand.
That's why I said I feel like the closest thing to explain it
What's
is
a raspberry, man?
an unripe berry. But yeah, like you said, so I like sours, which is why I can find something to like in this beer. But for somebody who doesn't like sours, or not really like sours, but hasn't had sours enough to find one they like, I get why you don't like this one.
So if you're a newbie at sours, don't start with this.
Yeah, no, if you're looking for sours that you want to start off at like a good,
This is a good
go
quality.
for like new level sours. I hear those ones are really good. We've also had a blue raspberry sour at the very beginning
Yes,
of
and I
the
like that
podcast, and that one was good.
I like that one.
And
It's
Phillips-
because blue raspberry makes sense.
Yeah.
I've seen one in the wild.
yeah, and Phillips Brewing Company, one we've vouched for a lot. They have their Dino sours; those are really good. I've had them
Yes.
before myself.
I
So
haven't had those, but I've heard of them.
yeah, like Marco said, if you're looking for sours but you've not had them before, just probably start off with something like that. This is a little bit more on the
Mhm.
bitter, less flavorful side of things.
So that's it, nerd. We've
That's
rated
it.
all the beers.
So
All the
now
beers are, well, they're not done, but they will be.
they're done, but now they're done for you guys to see. I got where you're going with that one. We're gonna let you know our scores so we can go ahead and enjoy these beers off camera. So number 1, not surprising, but surprising when we looked at the cans, it's going to be the Mimosa at a 15.
So the only one that wasn't a tall boy today.
Yeah, baby can. So that got a 15.9. I'm not surprised, but I am surprised
It's
because
so good.
I didn't think you would like it too much. You're a sweet guy when it doesn't come to your beers, as we've seen before.
It's so good.
But that's just
So
they did it right. They did it right.
Yes. Yeah, no, 100%. Very, very good.
Yeah. And second place is going to be Cozell. So this one was really good. Perfectly
Shout out to the goat.
balanced. Yeah, shout out to the goat. Balanced and it had a good flavor. Third
Really
place, which again is more surprising for you, I think, is Guinness.
Nice.
They're just-
No, Guinness, honestly,
Yeah.
it was really good. It was really
So,
good.
if you're a fan of that creamy coffee taste, Guinness is for you.
Yeah, definitely going to have to try one at another bar. Hopefully somebody can serve it to me properly.
So, after that, it's going to be Sapporo.
Yeah.
Oh no! Sapporo, no! He spelled it everywhere. Okay, so
Always drink responsibly.
Sapporo got it, and then it was Super Dry, and then it was Innocent Gun. That was Los Dos Bros Tacos. See ya, guys. I feel like Pitbull with all this beer from around the world, Mr. Worldwide.
Around the world. Join the Latinos with attitude and gratitude. Dos bros tacos. Tacos.